With the help of our supporters, Network for Animals has reintroduced a 28-strong elephant family to an area of Africa where they were hunted to extinction nearly 150 years ago. The United Nations estimates that nearly 100 elephants are massacred by poachers for their ivory tusks each day in Africa. In 1996, Brian Davies, founder of Network for Animals, donated enough money to the Addo Elephant National Park in South Africa for land purchase and significant expansion. Now, at 83 years old, he is returning to witness the most successful elephant conservation effort in Africa, with over 600 African elephants in the park. This elephant family lives in the main area of the park, but they are running out of food, water, and habitat. Addo owns vast land areas, but much of it is inaccessible to elephants because of deadly roads and rail lines. Now, Network for Animals, working with the South African National Parks, has selected this family known as the Davies herd, brought in an expert game capture team and begun the epic, dangerous and highly complex task of moving them to a new home. After months of preparation, a large team of experts is ready to begin the final and most dangerous part of the process. First, a highly skilled pilot and marksman dart and anesthetize the family.
We're moving in to see the first of the family that have been darted. We dart them all together so that they don't get stressed.
First down is a small calf, Lorraine. Her eyes are covered to keep her calm.
It's such a privilege and an honor to have our founder, Brian Davies, here, who is so passionate and so loving about these animals.
Lorraine is loaded carefully onto the vehicle with her mother. This is so that when she wakes up, she won't panic.
It's crucially important that we know which animals are which animals and which calves go with which mothers. So when they get taken to the loading trucks, that the mother and calves are united.
13 elephants will be taken in today's move. 5 adult cows, 4 sub-adult bulls, and 4 calves.
It is a very costly exercise. The transportation is really costly. It's specialized equipment. An elephant weighs 5 tons. It's not every day you get to move an elephant, so the equipment has to be specially made.
Veterinarians carefully tend to each sleeping creature, monitoring their health, much like a patient in an operating theatre.
It's very overwhelming and emotional to see these beautiful, majestic creatures down like this. But we know it's in their best interest to get them to their new home. It's a scary and emotional operation because we never know what could happen.
Soon after she is inside the custom-made carrier, Lorraine and her mother are woken up at the same time. The matriarch is displeased at being confined. They are drowsy and disoriented, but happy to be together at least. Now, the 130-kilometer drive over rugged dirt roads begins. Our team arrived at their new home first, a vast tract of wilderness perfect for elephants. We waited anxiously for Lorraine and her family to arrive. There had been mechanical problems en route. Then, over the horizon, we saw the truck headlights. The excitement and tension was palpable.
This has been a grueling exercise. The trip has taken far longer than we expected. We hope that everything's gone according to plan. So they're going to open the gate now, and we just don't know what's going to happen.
We were moved into a vehicle to protect us from the bulls and matriarch, who may be distressed and angry when released.
But let's hope they come out well tonight, because they've had a long, hard day.
And then Lorraine's mother, the matriarch, emerged first.
And the baby.
She moved peacefully, with her family following, into the night and headed off into the wild without a backward glance.
They're pretty happy about it, aren't they?
Such a privilege to be part of something so special.
Brian and his wife Gloria were deeply moved to see them set free, a dream come true. The next morning, the Davies herd found themselves in an idyllic wilderness with plenty of food and near a large dam. We watched as Lorraine and her family enjoyed the water and settled into their new home. Later that day, the rest of the family joined them without incident, thanks to the professional excellence of the South African National Parks team. The area they now live in is perfect for elephants. Importantly, the area is far from poaching hotspots, and each new elephant born to this family will be a victory in the fight against poaching.
Anybody supporting Network for Animals, we're doing a lot of good for these animals. By just relocating them, we're ensuring their success in an area for many more generations. And our children in future will be able to see these animals on the landscape. But it's people that are going to make a difference. The animals can't protect themselves.
We have promised support to the national park to open up more areas for elephants.
To be a part of actually trying to help these magnificent animals is something very dear to our hearts. We have worked in animal welfare, myself for over 40 years, Brian for over 50 years, and to do something so big as moving a family group of elephants, it's quite remarkable, and we're so lucky that we've been able to do it, and it's through the support of Network for Animals people that has allowed that to happen.
Yeah, nothing would have happened without them.
If our supporters allow us to do so, we will continue to make at least this part of Africa an elephant paradise.
Please, please, continue your generous support. So many animals have had a better life because of it. Thank you.